never really dreamt of being an artist. I'm inspired by the finished product. You know, to be able to have an idea that really exists only in your mind or someone else's mind, and then to be able to bring it into a three-dimensional world is a really wonderful thing. Well, I think the first time I saw Waterjet and how exciting it was for me, because it really was mainly used as an industrial process, and the only thing I have ever seen it for is an art process. And I think it's a struggle to get artists to understand applications like that. They don't want to let go of being able to create all the processes. I think true artists either want to paint everything or cut every single little thing, when, you know, if you can let go of those issues and allow other people to do parts and let you do what you do best, you know, which is assemble or, you know, use the processes that are out there, I think you can get some really great products that way. And Waterjet is one of those that the ability to cut just any material and have clean edges and exact tolerances is really a great thing. I think my favorite piece is a piece I made for my wife, my business partner as well. It's a small angel about 5 inches tall, and it was the first true sculpture that I felt like I did. Made out of bronze and has little tiny wings on it. Slightly inspired by Botero, but it's a standalone piece. And then the other piece I think I'm most proud of is the Traveling Man. It was a labor of love and a lot of passion went into it, and a lot of effort from a really good team of people. There's a piece up at the Intercontinental Hotel called the Forest Wall that is a pretty interesting piece, very intricate. You know, like I said, it could have been cut with laser, but I think Waterjet was probably the way to go, just because you don't have the heat, you know, and the warping that you have with lasers. So it has great applications in that it leaves the material you're working with undisturbed. My love for art is in the creation process, and a lot of it has to do with how things are made along with how they need to look aesthetically. So the two of those pieces come together and the end result can be either functional or artwork or functional art.